Welcome to our channel. In today's video we are going to talk about the list of actors and actresses who have appeared in the films of the DC Extended Universe. The DC Extended Universe or DCEU is an American media franchise and shared universe centered on a series of superhero films based on characters that appeared in American comic books by DC Comics, produced by DC Films and distributed by Warner Brothers Pictures. The franchise also includes comic books, short films, novels, and video games. The DCEU, much like the original DC Universe in comic books, was established by crossing over common plot elements, settings, cast, and characters. The DCEU's first movie was released in 2013. The DCEU was originally planned to center around 5 films directed by Zack Snyder, but by 2018 DC Films downplayed the shared nature of the universe in order to allow greater autonomy for the individual filmmakers. The first DCEU film is Man of Steel, a reboot of the Superman film series, followed by Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, which served as a reboot of the Batman film series. These films were followed by Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, Justice League, Aquaman, Shazam, Birds of Prey, Wonder Woman 1984, and The Suicide Squad in 2021. The franchise will continue with Black Adam, The Flash, and Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom in 2022, and Shazam: Fury of the Gods. Additionally, the DCEU expanded to exclusive releases on the streaming service HBO Max with Zack Snyder's Justice League in 2021, and will continue with the television series Peacemaker and the film Batgirl in 2022. The DCEU is the 11th highest-grossing film franchise of all time, having grossed over $5.7 billion at the global box office. Its highest-grossing film, Aquaman, earned over $1.15 billion worldwide and became the highest-grossing DC Comics-based film to date. The DCEU has received a generally mixed critical response, as the franchise is composed of films adapted from a variety of DC Comics properties. There are multiple lead actors, so here is the list of the actors and actresses who have starred in the movies of the DC Extended Universe. Henry Cavill plays Superman or Clark Kent or Kal-El. British actor Henry Cavill rose to fame in 2013 as the screen incarnation of Superman in Man of Steel, and reprised the character on several occasions while also providing brawn and gravitas for such hits as The Man from U.N.C.L.E. and Mission Impossible Fallout. He assumed the cape for Zack Snyder's Man of Steel and reprised the DC Comics hero in 2 more films, Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, with Ben Affleck as the Caped Crusader, and in the 2 versions of Justice League, Ben Affleck plays Batman or Bruce Wayne. Ben Affleck is an American actor, director, producer, and writer. He went from child actor to indie darling to Oscar winner to action star to respected filmmaker to superhero to cautionary tale, but somehow always managed to stay an integral part of the zeitgeist. One of the last true leading men of Hollywood, Affleck's cast as Batman for Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice in 2013. While many initially questioned whether Affleck was right for the role, when the film was released, critics had many complaints, but the uniform opinion was that Affleck's take on both the Caped Crusader and his alter ego, Bruce Wayne, was one of the film's rare high points. Affleck would reprise the role for a cameo in Suicide Squad, and in both versions of Justice League. Gal Gadot plays Wonder Woman or Diana Prince. Gal Gadot managed to successfully combine both modeling and acting after being cast in a series of blockbuster movies. She was crowned Miss Israel in 2004. 2013 saw the biggest announcement of Gadot's career so far when she was named as the new Wonder Woman, set to appear in Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice before the comic book superstar finally made her headlining debut in the long-delayed Wonder Woman in, co-starring Chris Pine and directed by Patty Jenkins. The film was a massive critical and box office success, with Gadot's performance singled out by critics and audiences alike. Gadot next appeared as Wonder Woman in both versions of Justice League and as well as Wonder Woman 1984. Ezra Miller plays the Flash or Barry Allen. Ezra Miller made a career convincingly portraying tormented characters who harbored dark secrets, and had an unfathomable capacity to inflict pain on others as he did in the critically acclaimed drama We Need to Talk About Kevin. Jason Momoa plays Aquaman or Arthur Curry. Momoa made his debut as Aquaman in a cameo Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice before making his full appearance in the wetsuit in Justice League and starring in his own film with Aquaman in 2018. Ray Fisher plays Cyborg or Victor Stone. Ray Fisher was turned on to acting as a sophomore in high school. He first appeared in a brief cameo in Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, then had a more central role in both the versions of Justice League. In 2019, Fisher had a featured role, playing son of the lead character, on Season 3 of True Detective. Amy Adams plays Lois Lane. Amy Adams was an Oscar-nominated American actress who was best known for her extraordinary work in numerous critically acclaimed films, including Junebug, Doubt, The Master, and Arrival. She earned a Primetime Emmy nomination for her role in Sharp Objects. Her role in Vice in 2018 earned Adams her sixth Oscar nomination, thus lending even more credence to Amy Adams' already defined status as one of the most celebrated actresses of her generation. In 2013, Adams began playing the fictional Lois Lane, the love interest of Superman, in the superhero film Man of Steel. It was a role she would reprise in two additional superhero films, Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, and in both the versions of Justice League. Harry Lennox plays Martian Manhunter or Calvin Swanwick. Harry Lennox has appeared in numerous feature films, television series and stage productions. His feature debut was in the film The Package. In 2003, Lennox was cast as Commander Locke in the highly anticipated sequels The Matrix Reloaded and The Matrix Revolution. Jared Leto plays the Joker. Actor and musician Jared Leto got his start in the beloved TV series My So-Called Life. He earned a solid acting reputation with supporting roles in frequently offbeat films and grew into a lead actor known for his daring choices. For several years he alternated between the life of an actor immersing himself in roles to the point that his in-character behavior as the Joker during the filming of Suicide Squad in 2016, it was his increasingly confident work as an actor, culminating in his Best Supporting Actor Oscar win for his performance in Dallas Buyers Club that made him one of his generation's most interesting movie stars. Margot Robbie plays Harley Quinn. Born with crystal blue eyes, Margot Robbie, an Australian actress, rose to prominence with roles in the long-running soap opera Neighbours and in Martin Scorsese's The Wolf of Wall Street, before breaking through as the near-psychotic Harley Quinn in the DC Comics blockbuster Suicide Squad in 2016. She was nominated twice for a Logie Award for her performance as Donna Friedman. Her showy role as the one-time psychologist-turned-girlfriend of the Joker proved the 2016 Suicide Squad most compelling performance. Will Smith plays Deadshot or Floyd Lawton. With relentless energy and boundless charisma, rapper-turned-acclaimed actor Will Smith transformed himself from his early hip-hop persona The Fresh Prince to become both an Oscar-nominated performer and one of the biggest blockbuster action stars of all time. In the mid-1990s, Smith became a major action star with Bad Boys, Independence Day and Men in Black, and began earning both critical kudos and Oscar consideration for his performance as Ali in 2001. Popular successes like Men in Black 3 and Suicide Squad in 2016 proved Smith's successes. Viola Davis plays Amanda Waller. Viola Davis's powerful and emotional performances in such plays as Intimate Apparel and King Hedley II made her a formidable presence on the American theater scene in the late 1990s and 2000s. She won the Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series Emmy for her performance in How to Get Away with Murder. She then went on to major box office success as one of the stars of the DC Comics anti-hero spectacular Suicide Squad, and won the Academy Award for Best Actress for her starring role in Fences in 2016. Joel Kinnaman played Colonel Rick Flag, a handsome Swedish-American actor who crossed over internationally. Joel Kinnaman became a star in his native country with a starring role in the romantic drama, Johan Falk miniseries, for which he earned a Best Supporting Actor Goldbagge Award nomination. He starred in art house prestige films such as Terrence Malick's Knight of Cups and starring roles in high-profile hits like RoboCop and supervillain showcase Suicide Squad. Zachary Levi plays Shazam or Billy Batson. Thanks to playing a computer geek turned unwitting government agent on the surprise hit series, Chuck, actor Zachary Levi emerged from relative obscurity to become a rapidly rising star. The Disney hit Tangled was a higher-profile use of Levi's vocal talents, which he also put to use on the animated series Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure. Levi had his biggest breakout yet in the title role of the superhero comedy Shazam, a major box office and critical success. Amber Heard plays Mayra. Amber Heard steadily proved herself to be more than just a pretty face by tackling roles in a variety of genres, whether it was comedy, action or adventure. Heard launched her career with small parts on television shows like the hit teen drama The OC, and had featured roles in Friday Night Lights. Her performance in various films further bolstered the young actress' increased visibility on the big screen before her role as Mayra in the DC Comics franchises Justice League and Aquaman in 2018 increased her mainstream visibility, and Heard quickly became one of the most watched actresses in the business. Ray Porter plays Darkseid. Raymond Porter is an American actor and audiobook narrator who is most widely known for portraying the DC Comics villain Darkseid in Zack Snyder's Justice League. After appearing in many television shows, he gained attention when he was cast as Darkseid in the film Justice League, becoming the first actor to have been cast as the character in a live-action feature film. Porter played Darkseid through the use of motion capture and went through a few different vocal gymnastics trying to figure out the voice. Willem Dafoe plays Nuidus Vulko. After his attention-grabbing performance as a vicious counterfeiter in To Live and Die in L.A., actor Willem Dafoe soared to stardom and earned an Oscar nomination as Best Supporting Actor in the Academy Award-winning Platoon in 1986. Occasionally, he turned on the camp to play over-the-top villains in Speed 2 Cruise Control and the Spider-Man series, but he also turned in high-caliber performances, as he did playing German actor Max Schreck in Shadow of the Vampire, which showcased the wealth of talent he had displayed throughout his varied career. Idris Elba plays Bloodsport or Robert Dubois. Widely regarded as one of the most attractive men on the planet, British actor Idris Elba has had a stellar career across TV, movies and music. On the small screen, he's best known for his work in HBO's The Wire and BBC's Luther, while on the big screen he's been in blockbusters like 2016's The Jungle Book, Star Trek Beyond and Zootopia, as well as performances in Marvel movies. He also works as a renowned DJ in his spare time. He played Bloodsport in the 2021's The Suicide Squad. John Cena plays Peacemaker or Christopher Smith. WWE wrestler John Cena's prodigious physicality and likable persona allowed him to successfully transition to feature films, where he showed a particular talent for comedy in such films as Trainwreck, Sisters and Blockers. He captured his first WWE title, the United States Championship, by defeating The Big Show in 2004, and followed it with a World Championship belt by besting JBL the following year. In 2018, he showed his ability to mix his physicality with comedy in the raucous comedy Blockers, and underscored his appeal with younger viewers as a sympathetic government agent in Bumblebee. The following year, he is the newest cast member in the Fast and Furious franchise's 9th title. David Dastmalchian plays Polka Dot Man or Abner Krill. David Dastmalchian received acclaim for lead role in Tennessee Williams's The Glass Menagerie. He has various comic book adaptations in his filmography, as he has appeared as Kurt in Marvel's Ant-Man, as one of the Joker's henchmen in DC's The Dark Knight, and as Dwight Pollard in the TV series Gotham. Sylvester Stallone voices King Shark or Nanaue. Sylvester Stallone was an icon of American cinema who, over the course of his nearly half-century in the film industry, was single-handedly responsible for giving life to two of the most beloved characters to have ever graced the silver screen, Rocky Balboa and John Rambo. His performance in Rocky quickly became a sensation when it was released in 1976. The film was nominated for 10 Oscars, including 2 for Stallone for acting and writing, and would go on to take home the Academy Award for Best Picture. Then in 1982 Stallone's career hit an even higher peak when he starred in, and wrote the screenplay for, the action film First Blood. That film would introduce a new iconic movie character to popular culture, John Rambo, thus making Stallone one of the biggest box office drawers of the 1980s. In 2010 Stallone would launch another action franchise by writing, directing and starring in The Expendables. Michael Rooker played Sergeant O'Brien Derlin. a veteran screen actor known for playing tough guys, Michael Rooker burst onto the Hollywood scene with his acclaimed performance in 1986's Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. After that, he went on to have main roles in Days of Thunder, Cliffhanger and JFK, as well as a recurring role in AMC's The Walking Dead. He played Servant in the 2021 Suicide Squad. Daniela Melchior plays Ratcatcher 2 or Cleo Carzo. Melchior started her career with several Portuguese film and television productions, including Ouro Verde, A Herdeira, The Black Book, and Parque Maia. She also provided the Portuguese voice for Spider-Gwen or Gwen Stacy in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. In July 2021, Melchior appeared as Ratcatcher 2, in her first English-language theatrical film, James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. Sean Gunn plays Weasel and Calendar Man, a native of St. Louis. Sean Gunn is a character actor best known for his role on the television series Gilmore Girls. Like his older brother, filmmaker or actor James Gunn, he started out in low-budget independent movies. In 2000, Gunn signed on to the comedy show Gilmore Girls as quirky supporting character Kirk Gleason, and he appeared throughout the show's 7-season run. Dwayne Johnson plays Black Adam. In 1996, he adopted the persona of The Rock and became one of the most well-known names in wrestling, winning numerous championships on his path to being one of the more decorated wrestlers in WWE history. It wasn't until his turn as Luke Hobbs in the Fast and Furious trilogy that Johnson began to turn the corner from wrestler turned actor to legitimate Hollywood superstar. So, this is the list of the star-studded actors and actresses portraying various iconic comic book heroes, villains and other crucial supporting characters in the DC Extended Universe movies. From Superman to Batman to Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, and more, the DCEU brings some of the most legendary comic heroes, and some lesser-known ones, to vibrant, action-packed life. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe our channel for more interesting content. Thank you. Good day.